going to show you how easy it is to send a typical bank form that needs to be signed or filled out electronically, how to track it, and also how to handle signing in person. So let's say I'm opening a new account or maybe sending a loan related document and I need a customer, also maybe a cosigner to sign the form. So the first thing I'll do is upload it into Signwell. Next, I'll enter the recipient's names and emails like the customer and cosigner and click prepare. Now I'm on the preview page and I will drag and drop fields where I need them, the signature, the date, text fields, or whatever types of fields I need these people to fill out. If I need to, I can easily reassign fields to a different person. I can also add validation and labels to the text fields to ensure that the recipients enter the correct information. And that's about it. When I'm ready, I will click send, add a quick message, and I can turn on the signing order if I want the customer to sign before the cosigner, for example. Once it's sent, I can track everything right from the documents dashboard. I'll also get notified when it has been viewed by any of the recipients, and finally, a notification when the document has been completed by everyone. Signwell can automatically remind recipients. By default, it sends reminders a few days after the initial sending. And if I want to turn off those automatic reminders, I can always do that as well in my settings. So that's the main flow with Signwell, but you can also do a lot of other things like you can CC an internal teammate like a branch ops or the compliance department so that they get the same sent, viewed, completed emails and the final copy of the document when it's signed. When everyone has finished signing a document, the completed document is ready to download. And along with the signed PDF, Signwell will always include an audit report, which is a time-stamped record of who signed and when. So you have supporting documentation for compliance. If you're ever signing documents at a specific branch or you have any face-to-face appointments, in-person signing is another great flow. In-person signing starts from a template. So I'll just save this document that we created earlier as a template. And now I can reuse it anytime I need to for different use cases. In this case, I'm going to click use sign in person. Since there are multiple signers for this particular template, I am going to choose who will sign first, and they will enter their name and their email. They will sign on the device that I'm using and agree to the e-signature disclosure, and then we'll move to the next signer. Once the last person finishes, the completed document is ready to download, and it's saved back in my Signwell dashboard. So that is a quick look at Signwell, simple sending, clear tracking, and easy in-person signing whenever you need it.
Thank you to Signwell for that great demo. I'm Lottie Watts with the ABA Partner Network. I'm joined by Wayne Selman from Signwell to share a bit more context for our bankers. Wayne, what key pain points does your solution help banks solve?
The biggest pain point that we've been hearing from banks is that their e-signature tools have become way more complex and expensive compared to what their actual needs are. We often hear from our customers that they're actually looking for a solution that works with the way their team works. So the collaborative nature of how banks work and also the compliance and security that needs to be there at the same time. But they don't want to have all of those things without having good value as well. So what we do is we ensure that teams can continue to collaborate within the platform. So there's no silos. They can see and collaborate together on documents that are in transit at all different levels and in real time. But we're also SOC 2 Type 2 compliant. So we meet all the regulatory requirements for making sure that your documents are safe and secure. And most importantly, that it's affordable. So what we're seeing is that there's cost bloat across a lot of organizations. Banks are not excluded from that. So they love the fact that we not only provide a great solution that's simplify and also compliant, but also really affordable. And we offer support, which a lot of our competitors don't. So when you're looking to transition from some of the incumbents, it's kind of daunting, but we hold your hand and we make sure that you get across the line really, really effectively. And that's included in the cost. We have great service around the clock, but most importantly, that it's that initial onboarding that we help you get through, and that can be the most painful part of making a change. So that's really it in a nutshell. We're just here to support you in that transition and make sure that you still have a wonderful compliant tool to manage your customer needs.
Great, thank you. That was Signwell Head of Sales, Wayne Selman. Thanks again for the demo and for being part of the ABA Partner Network Virtual Game Changers.